Ties, thank you for that. And we have a third guest, and his name is Paul McGlone. And Paul McGlone is from the UK, and he's councillor in Lambeth, a part of London. Hi, Paul.
Hi.
Glad you made it. Please sit down. You are councillor in, you told me, not of, in Lambeth, right?
In Lambeth. I'm an elected councillor in Lambeth.
And Lambeth is?
Lambeth is, in your language, a municipality. In our language, a borough, but it's a municipality of 300,000 people. It's an inner city, urban borough with much deprivation, but also much human talent. And we are the second biggest municipality in London.
How many inhabitants?
300,000, and we spend public monies of about £1 billion a year.
Ooh. And you are involved in a local currency, aren't you?
We are, and if I just make the connection, politically we're very interested in what a local currency can do in a place where we're spending £1 billion, but much of that can leak out of the economy if you don't take a view on that. In public sector terms, our government, I'm a left-wing politician, our right-wing government is cutting public sector, as they're doing in the Western world and in Europe. But we will see, over a 6-year period, by 2016, 50% of our funding cut, 50%, without any reduction in our statutory duties and increasing demand. That presents public policy makers like myself with a huge challenge to do things differently. And we know we have developed a positive alternative to that. It's called the Cooperative Council, which at its very heart, at its very essence, puts local people in centre stage in co-designing, co-producing and delivering services differently. We hope that will both save money and empower them, and on the back of that, an economic agenda about local jobs which sees the beauty of a local currency that can recycle locally. Modest start, but the potential is huge. We have a Brixton pound in notes. We have developed the pilot around electronic currency, and that's developing, and so there are 100 plus businesses who accept Brixton pound electronically, including myself. And we have a local payroll so local employees in the local borough can sign up to receive some of their salary in Brixton pounds and spend it locally in local businesses, buying lunches, etc. Modest start, but it's building and it's growing. And on the back of that, we have developed, venturing into local taxes, which is the focus today, is business rates, which is a tax on business premises. Now, businesses can now pay their business rates in Brixton pounds. It will be developed into a local municipal currency, so people can transact in the whole area. But from modest start, the potential is huge. Business rates, we raise from 9,000 businesses, £115 million, nearly 120 million euros a year. And we're looking at other taxes as well, licensing, parking. If you can extend that into a business understanding that they can pay their local taxes, at the moment through a community interest company, but if the council can accept payment as well, and then the council spend that money in sourcing local supply chains as well, we all understand the beauty of recycling the money locally.
Great. How were the reactions of the nation on this initiative? The press coverage, the articles in newspapers, how were the reactions?
It was actually phenomenal. We were the first local currency in the United Kingdom, and I know there are other cities doing as well. Bristol is one of them. And the value of that publicity is huge, because actually that kind of gets to the point, is that it raises awareness of the very point about spending money locally in a way that recycles in the local economy. Ordinary people, small businesses get that. Big businesses, big government doesn't. The recycling people really get that instinctively and understand that if I buy local from a company that's sourcing locally, that money recycles and maybe pays local people who spend locally. People get that. So the reaction has been extremely positive, but we have a long way to go to give it a critical mass.
Great story. I started by saying that there's so much expertise